How fast I can become a captain. Hi guys, Captain Yevgen here with you, and you are on Estumar channel. We already discussed about advantages and disadvantages of the seaman profession here, and if really it's worth it to become a seaman in 2023. Here you are, you probably after the video you've been watching, and then you say, okay, I want to become a seaman. Yeah, we also discussed the salary of the captain, and of course you want to become a captain or chief engineer for the engineering department. Yeah, the normal question, how many years of my life I need to put on this career, let's say this way. Of course, you will find in internet a lot of successful stories about somebody became a captain within 7 years, up to 10 years, and it will be a title like from cadet to captain within 7 years, let's say. And you say, wow, 7 years is pretty fast and that's nice, and I want to do the same. So let's discuss if we can really do the same. If really anyone can do the same, let's try to be honest about this. So what actually requires to become a seaman? As a basic, you need to pass a basic safety training and then get some kind of competence as per STCW, which stands for Standards for Training, Certification and Watchkeeping. Once you have this competence, you can become a rating, either on deck rating, like ordinary seaman and AB, able seaman, or kind of motorman, oiler. Also, you can become a cadet. It very depends on nationality, the company, the vessel, if they actually have a cadet position, and if the cadet position, it is a position right before you will become ordinary seaman, or this is already a step before you will achieve officer position. That's very important, and it is very, very different from nationality to nationality. So I can't say precisely and generally it is normally like that. No, so we need to discuss every case separately, and I don't want to consume your time for that. So anyhow, when you hear the person became a captain from cadet position, within a short period of time, we need to ask him if he worked before a rating or a cadet, and how long. This person probably worked like 5 contracts of cadet and counts the last contract of cadet, and then how fast he built his officer career. It is also can be, and it is actually quite helpful, because once you are, let's say, have a lot of experience as a rating, you soar a lot, you know much more, and then even like you're becoming a bit older, and then giving you next step for promotion, it is much easier from the perspective of the company or captain who is giving you promotion. Because to give promotion to 20 years old guy, it is more difficult than to 25 or 30 years old guy, because you just rely more, he has more life experience. So you are rating, you are getting your sea service. Sea service counts only while you are on board, so during the contract, let's say. And then also you need to ask the people if they came within 7 years of the calendar years or of sea service years. Normally they say calendar, they don't lie. What do you need to become from rating to officer? A part of education, a part of certification. You need sea service. And here we're coming to tiny detail. Normally it will require 36 months, which is 3 years of sea service, not calendar years. And if you are working same time as you're having vacation, multiply by 2, which means 3 years becoming 6 years, or at least 4.5 if you're working, let's say, 6 months and 3 months on vacation. Maths, simple maths. A way to reduce sea service to 12 months if you are going through special program, which is established by place where you are studying, like institute, academy, university, maritime, whatever you call it, and accepted by your government. It will be enough to go through the 12 months with special record book where you have some tasks and you go through, you make some reports and you provide it to the department which is in charge for the sea service program, and they will accept it. Maybe they will question you additionally, but you will reduce from the 3 years to 1 year, which is brilliant. Which means if you study 4 years and you get your, let's say, every year 3 to 4 months contract, then close to bachelor, you can gain your sea service experience and then become an officer. At least you will have certificate of compliance as an officer, COC, which doesn't guarantee always that you will come straight an officer, but you will have already certification to occupy this position. Here we need to say that this 12 months is a minimum requirement of STCW, which means you cannot go less. But then everything depends on your government. Your government might require more. And again, it depends on nationality and government. Yes. So, but normally it is 12 months. Then we have different steps when you are coming from the, let's say, third officer, second officer to chief officer, and then later to captain. Then you are gaining experience. Yeah. You need 12 months, 18 months experience within next steps. This can vary from the government to government, because in the end of the story, the government issue this certificate of compliance, which allows you to work internationally on board the vessels. So if it is really possible to become a captain within 7 years from the first year contract or at sea in your life, let's count the minimum of the minimum. You need 12 months of sea service, become an officer, then at least 12 months to become a chief officer. And also you need to change documents, in fact, but that's you have to do at home. To becoming already 2 years, so then you need 18 months to become a captain, which comes to 3.5. And then you can't work continuously. And as I said, you need to upgrade your document certifications and receive COC, and it is also depends on the government and the system you have. If you graduated once and then just upgrade based on the courses and your sea service, or you need actually to spend like 4-6 months for this upgrade period, gaining additional theoretical knowledge. So we came to 3.5, and then if you multiplied by 2, because you still have calendar year, so this is a minimum of the minimum, which rarely happen. And I again repeat that it doesn't mean that people lie. It most probably they became within this certain period of time, but from the last contract of cadet. So you at least deduct the 12 months while you are gaining the officer position. Yeah. If it is normal, if it is good or bad, and if it is happening often, it is normal. System allows that. System allows you to become an officer or become a captain this young age. The life running fast, the industry requires competent people, so the system allows them to grow. If it is, let's say, good or not, it depends on the person. Some persons are really ready for such high position by 30 years. Some are not ready once they 40s, 50s, yeah. So, and some of them just really don't want this responsibility on their shoulders. Growing is a very important part of marine career, and of course you need to get promotions, do not stuck on one position for long. But this fast growing should be in line with the quality of your service you can provide. Subscribe to this channel and stay with me, and here I will share a lot of tips and information about the working at sea and building of your career.